Hi, Earth sign energies, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. I would like to wish you all a very happy winter solstice. And if you are in the southern hemisphere, excuse me, I would like to wish you a very happy summer solstice. We are going to be doing this reading on the Earth sign energies to see how the last solstice of the decade is going to be affecting you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. So let's dive right in now. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Now, this solstice is going to be an even more impactful one because it is going into Capricorn season. So this solstice is within the Capricorn season, and it is also going to have the new moon eclipse on December 26th, right? And this is going to mean, and this new moon eclipse is going to be in Capricorn. So this is going to be a very intense solstice, and the energy around the solstice is very, very intense. All right, so I'm going to move the Earth Oracle cards over to the side, as well as the Spirit Guide Animal Oracle cards. These will be layered on top of the traditional tarot cards at the end to give a more in-depth reading as to the solstice and what you can expect from the energy around the last solstice of the decade. So let's see now, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, how the solstice affects you. Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, winter solstice, December 21st solstice. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, December 21st solstice. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, December 21st solstice. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, December 21st solstice. Show me clearly, 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 show me clearly. Fantastic. Okay. At the heart of everything, we have the Queen of Cups. You're crowned by the Three of Swords. Then we have the Nine of Cups, the Two of Cups, which I love, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Hermit, which is a strong Virgo presence. So Virgo, this is very powerful for you, but also for all the Earth sign energies, you are turning inward. The Four of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you're shining through right here, slowly and steadily moving forward. And then you have the Magician, which is brilliant because this means that you are taking all the gifts that divinity is offering you during this time, which is magnificent. All right, make sure you can see everything clearly. Let's see, Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, December 21st solstice. Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, December 21st solstice. Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, December 21st solstice. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. This one right here, fragments. You can see that. And this one right here, magnetism. You guys are drawing to you insights and clarity that you didn't have before, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. You really are. And as you do so, you are moving within a truth that leads you to turning towards your inner self and your inner power. Now let's talk about this Capricorn time period and the solstice being in Capricorn. So the winter solstice, if you are in the northern hemisphere, the winter solstice is, of course, the longest night of the year. And at this time, it's a time of reflection, it's a time of quiet, and that's why the Hermit energy that's coming through here is so powerful. It's powerful for you, Earth sign energies, because it is an Earth sign energy shining through as you are moving forward. But it's also powerful because this is what the whole yeah, the whole winter solstice represents. It represents a time of turning in and following the light from within. Now, with this time being in Capricorn, there is a sense of being able to achieve great heights. Now, the Capricorns are represented by the sea goat in astrology, and the sea goat can go to the deepest depths of the sea or to the greatest heights on land. So this is really saying that the whole world is open to you as you climb to new heights, but you have to remember the heart of it all. And that's why you guys have so many, and this triangle right here of cups, of the heart shining through as you move forward, because it's radiating from you. And there is going to be a sense here of doubts and fears being pulled from you, right? So there has been something holding you back, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. But what you're going to see now is that in this solstice, in this time of understanding, if this is the summer solstice for you, if you're in the southern hemisphere, this is a time of walking into the light, of turning inward and going towards the sun, going towards the brightness. And that's going to be your greatest force during this time, right? Even right here, you see this. This is all, you have 3 cups, 3 emotional cards in a row right here, and in this triangle right here. So that is powerful. At the heart of everything, with the Queen of Cups, this is a water sign energy, a Pisces, a Scorpio, a Cancer. But this is also you being the queen of your heart. Now, kings and queens for me do not symbolize male or female. Kings and queens, kings symbolize the actor upon the stage, queens symbolize the director behind the scenes. You are going to be that director behind the scenes. You are the one who's moving forward, knowing what it is that you desire, and calming the raging emotions of doubts, of fears, of other people's negativity coming into your space, so that you can move forward and see the fragmented magnetism of the earth around you. All right? So with the fragments, what I keep on being drawn to is the all-seeing eye in the palm of her hand. You are seeing so much more than you ever thought you would be at this time. And it can be astoundingly overwhelming. All right, especially since you like to keep your feet firmly planted on the ground, right? Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And what I'm seeing here is that as you're moving forward, as you're going after what it is that you desire, you're going to see new avenues open up. And it's starting from the solstice. And it's starting with a whole new existence moving you forward. This is the last solstice of the decade. This is a time of introspection. This is a time of power. As you embrace this power, you are going to see the fragments of things come together. You're going to see the bits and pieces of what has felt like a life shattered coming together in a full wholeness that is moving you forward towards what it is that you truly dream and where it is that you truly want to be, the gifts that are at your root from the divine that are guiding you towards your greatness. The color that shines through here is yellow, healing and cleansing your solar plexus chakra, but also listening to your gut. Listen to your gut, because that's going to be the way divinity speaks to you during this time. And then it leads you to magnetism. What I'm seeing here is, I don't know, and I'm just listening to Spirit and talking to you guys, so give me just a moment. Spirit is showing me a magnet, and when I was little, I would play with my brothers, and we would have these little, magnet fragments, or shavings, and you would go over with a magnet, and you would pick them all up, and it would just build. And that's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing that type of energy around you. You are that magnet. You are drawing to you the fragments that have been kind of making it so that you feel like you're misstepping. And that's the crowning energy right here. You feel like you're misstepping, but you're not. You're not heading in the wrong direction. You're actually heading very much in the right direction. And what you're doing is you're pulling everything towards you like a magnet. And you're going to see what's drawn to you is the power of your truth. What's drawn to you is the essence of your soul. And things are coming together in a way that ignites your passion, all right, and brings you clarity and moves you from this place of feeling overwhelmed, earth sign energies, to a place of feeling blessed, of feeling stabilized, of feeling secure within your existence. And at the heart of everything needs to be your heart, needs to be this water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It doesn't mean that there needs to be a water sign energy in your life. It means that you need to embrace your heart as you are moving forward, as you calm your emotions, as you see the grace that surrounds you. And you need to know that, yes, the Capricorn energy that you are in right now, especially for you Capricorn, you can get very caught up in this energy, and especially when it's amplified by the solstice and by the eclipse of the new moon on the 26th of December. So know you can be very caught up in the facts of it all, very caught up in the stability of it all. What Spirit is saying here is do not deny your heart. Listen to your heart. Move yourself forward. And if you see here, with the yellow that's showing through, it is over her heart. So know that your solar plexus, your gut feeling, is going to be from your heart. And then the color that shines through here is blue. That's healing and cleansing your throat chakra, which will lead you towards speaking the reality that you want into your life, or this ability to verbalize what it is that your heart truly needs. And then you slowly and steadily move towards your power. You slowly and steadily move within your grace. And this is not saying that you're not going to get frustrated, because you are, because you're going to want things to happen a bit quickly. And you're going to want to head towards goals that you have laid out and that you thought, okay, this is where I need to be, and this is what is illuminated at this time, and think, okay, this is it. But here, you are slowly and steadily moving towards your greatness. And this means, whenever I see the Knight of Pentacles, yes, it means a bit of a frustration, because we as human beings want things to happen instantaneously. The blink of the eye happening yesterday would have been best. But with the Knight of Pentacles, it's saying slow and steady wins the race. You are moving towards your greatness. You are moving towards your power. And as you do so, you are setting up a very firm, very glorious foundation, which we see here. Your foundation, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, is just amazing. Your crown is where you're going to get yourself in trouble. Because right here, we have the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is heartbreak, it's doubt, it's fear. Okay, it's saying, this is all too much. I don't want this anymore. I'm done. I want to kind of go sit in the corner and just be left alone. But what I love having the Three of Swords with the Ace of Swords. Because the Ace of Swords, for me, I just see this sword right here, the one that feels like it's stabbing you in the back, being taken. And divinity saying, no, this is now your clarity. This is your gift. You went through the hardship. You went through the pain. You went through the disappointments. Okay? And I'm seeing this as a decade-long thing. Okay? So this is the last solstice of the season. Well, of the decade. This is the last solstice of the decade. So for this decade, there has been heartbreak. There has been pain. There has been disappointment. There has been looking at your life and saying, what the heck? Where am I going? What is going on here? I thought I had everything set up. And then when you think you have things set up, you get thrown a curveball that just knocks you off your feet and leaves you kind of cop-stopped. So here, you are taking this clarity. You are seeing that the hardships that you have been through now become the clarity of grace that leads you towards where you need to be. And if you didn't go through these hardships, if you didn't go through this pain, if you didn't go through this disappointment, you would never get there. I know that's not what anybody wants to hear, and you're probably thinking, thanks so much, Dane. I just wanted to hear that everything was going to change. That's what's happening. But change doesn't come just because we want it. And change doesn't come easily. If you ever see a baby, like when you sit up with a little baby, all right, and they have to learn how to sit up, that takes so much effort and so much work. And then once they do it, it's like they've always done it. Okay? So here, that's what I'm seeing. It's taking so much effort and so much work. But once you're past it, it's like, oh my gosh, it's always been like this. And you can remember a time when it was really hard. But that memory isn't going to be the one you go back to time and time again. If it is, the hardship, the pain, the disappointment, you're going to need to change that within your mindset, because that's going to attract to you, because your vibrational energy, it'll weaken it, it'll lower it. That's going to attract to you more hardship, more pain, more disappointment. And here, what you need to do is step back, okay, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Step back, calm the emotions, embrace your heart's truth. Because if you don't, what's going to happen is, especially this time period, the Capricorn time period, will become a time period where you get things done. Your earth sign energies, you guys get things done anyway. You're very focused, dedicated, disciplined, right? You will get things done, but the joy will be out of it. There will be no love to it. And that's what you need, because that's what's going to set you apart. That's what's going to have you rise to new heights. The love, the joy, the passion that you have for what you're creating and what you're doing. You're going to see the blessings come before you. But there's going to be a blessing that comes from divinity, as we see here, okay? That completely sweeps you off your feet. That says, oh my gosh, this is why I've been doing it. And it doesn't have to be big. I know we all want a firework life. We all want something that the neighbors look at and go, oh my gosh, I'm so jealous, And those moments are great, but we can't make a whole lifetime out of them because they're exhausting. Steady is also really good. And that's what I'm seeing here. Building up a steadiness, building up a joy to move you forward in your heart's truth. And what this brings you is as you step back, as you rest, because you've been through so much. You need to step back and rest. You need to turn inward during this time, because as you do, you're going to see that a light shines from you that you absolutely didn't think of. You didn't think it existed. You didn't think it was part of your soul. But here, it's going to move you forward in passion. This is God's source spirit. However you see the divine, the universe, handing you passion, handing you creativity, handing you your heart's desire. This is what you want to create on the earthly plane. There's a passion to you. There's an energy to you. There's a drive to you that is setting you free. And you are absolutely taking it and you're holding it in your hands. You're saying, this is my time. As above, so below. As you believe it, so it becomes. And that's why I say, be very careful with your mind, with going back to negative energy, to going back to feeling overwhelmed, to going back to feeling as if you can't do things. Because that energy is going to be surrounding you, what you think you become. What you think you become. And here with the magician, you need to think of your power. You need to think of your truth. You need to think of the passion that guides you. Because that is going to move you to the heights that you want to be at. That set up the whole next decade for you. Will there be trials and tribulations? Most definitely. This is life. You can't get away from it. But will there also be grace and beauty and power to you? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. This is a time where you are cloaked in majesty. You're wearing white. That's purity of purpose. All right? But it's also mourning. It's mourning all the hardships you have been through. It's mourning all the pains. It's mourning the fact that lessons can't be learned through puppy dogs and roses and butterflies. It is hard. And here you are embracing that hardship. You are embracing that pain of living. And you are moving forward in your passion. You know your mind. Your heart is shining through. And you need to embrace the power of your heart. Never think to downplay it. Never think to say, oh, my emotions are silly, or, this isn't going to guide me forward, because you're going to see that it's going to pull the fragments of everything together if you listen to your emotional truth, because I am of the firm belief that we are emotional beings, okay? And does that mean that things get messy? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely it does. But it also means that we are empowered. It also means that if you stop and you listen to your heart, you look towards your heart, you will see the passion that guides you forward. You will see the place that you need to be, body, mind, and spirit. And as you embrace this passion, okay, as you look at your passion, as you look at what you desire, God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, then he hands you a gift of clarity, takes the hardship from your back, takes the pain out of you, and says, this is the lesson that you have learned. And that's what you're going to be piecing together. It's not only from the winter solstice, okay, though this is going to be a time where if you can sit in meditation, if you can just sit quietly with a cup of tea at the end of the day, that would be brilliant for you. Because you're going to see that the pain that you have been through, the hardship, the disappointment, the devastations that you have been through, have culminated to a point that leads you to clarity. That says, wow, look what I have been through. Look at what I have overcome. Look at what I have steadily risen from. And look at where I need to be now. Look at what I'm embracing. And that leads you to love. The minor arcana lover's card, the Two of Cups. The angels blessing you. Okay, courage coming, healing over you. Love is fragile. Our hearts, as human beings, our hearts are fragile. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you are seeing the fragility of your heart leads to the power of your mind. Your heart impacts your mind. Your heart impacts your actions. And what you are doing here is your healing. It can be with another person, okay? You can be having a person come into your life who you adore, and things move forward in love and joy and happiness. But you're also having your angels around you. you're having your spirit guides around you, you're having divinity around you. So if nobody comes into your life, right, from this solstice energy and forward, know that you have divinity by your side. You have your angels by your side. That's who you need to lean on. And I know it might sound silly. You might be sitting there and saying, okay, but angels can't help me move boxes. Angels can't help me pay my bills. But if you silence the chaos within and you listen to what your angels are saying, you listen to what your spirit guides are saying, you listen to divinity, you will see a path open up for you that you had never imagined could be your truth, and that will be your truth. It leads you to slowly and steadily moving forward in your grace, and it leads you to holding a magic that you never thought possible, but that has always been living inside of you. Okay? It leads you to being blessed. It then moves you to the hermit energy. Now, we have 9s right here. So we are coming to a completion of a cycle, most definitely. We are completing this decade cycle as you turn inward, as your time is illuminated, as your passion guides your eyes and your feet. You shed a skin of the past and you move forward in the present that you need. You move forward because here, oh, I love this. Look at this. You have the magician, not the magician. You have the hermit, and then you have the magician. In between is your heart. Okay? So we have the hermit right here. And I always say that the hermit makes me think of the magician who has lived. Because look at the purple robes. Right? And here, the magician is like, oh my gosh, I got this. The robes are beautiful. The embroidery is lavish. Here, the robes are worn. The man is old. Okay? The color has faded. So here, you have the wide-eyed innocence of youth, where you think, okay, I got this all. And then you have life that has said, wow, it's so much harder than I ever thought it would be to move forward, to go after what I want, to live my grace, okay, to live my truth. So what you have here is you have you turning inward, you shedding a skin, your passion, your determination guiding you, right? You have the solstice giving you a time of introspection, whether it be the winter solstice, right? Most definitely if it is the winter solstice for you, or whether it be the summer solstice. You turn inward. You embrace your heart. You see your heart's truth. It's more behind the scenes. You're not going to sit there and have to, talk about it to everyone and share everything. No, because you're coming together with your angels. You're coming together with your spirit guides, and it's leading you. It's actually turning back the hands of time, and it's leading you to this wide-eyed innocence, to this embracing of passion that moves you forward, that has you graced, that has you blessed above all others. And as you do so, okay, you see the light. You see the light of what you want, and it radiates from you. The bumblebee in Celtic mythology represents paradise. So you walk in paradise. You're surrounded by paradise, and it's radiating from you. Right? It is radiating from you. And so you're going to see things drawn to you at this time. Now beware, as you walk in paradise, the bumblebee in Greek mythology represents Aphrodite. And remember, Aphrodite started the Trojan War. So beware of things that sometimes look too good to be true as you enter into your paradise. And I know you might be saying, Dane, I'm entering into paradise. Everything's going to look too good to be true. No, your paradise is more of a peace. It's more of a serenity. So if you come across somebody or something in that place of emotional truth for you that goes against your grain, that kind of sets things on edge, okay, that doesn't bring you this calm, that isn't drawn to you with peace, know that that's going against, and that's something that you need to be mindful of. You're going to sit back. You need to sit back. You need to calm your emotions, embrace your soul, and move forward. Move forward in grace, move forward in blessings, move forward in your truth. But as you turn inward, as the light shines from your soul and leads you forward, your emotional truth shines through, you need to step back and you need to embrace your heart. Because your heart here, for you, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, is the defining factor. It is the greatest gift that you have from divinity that is going to lead you towards greatness, because you have the steadfastness, you have the determination, you know what it is that you want. Even if you're sitting there and saying, Dane, but I don't know what I want. It is too much, everything is too much, and I can't get focused. This is your heart shining through, saying, I am going to focus you. You just have to listen to me. Because when the realization comes, it's going to hit you like a bolt of lightning. It's going to hit you, and you're going to sit there and be like, oh my gosh, I know. I know where I stand. I know what I want. I know where it is that I desire being. So let's see what your spirit guide animal cards have to say. Solstice, December 21st, Earth sign energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Solstice, December 21st, Earth sign energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Solstice, December 21st, Earth sign energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. All right. And this energy, I want you to know, it doesn't just last for the 21st. This is setting up your whole decade, all right? This is setting up the essence of your whole decade that is moving you forward. So know this about this time. Yeah, going to set these out quietly. Okay. What I love is that at your heart, you have the flamingo spirit. And the flamingo spirit says, embrace the in-between. As you have the Queen of Cups. So it's paired with the Queen of Cups. Excuse me just for a moment. Okay. So you're embracing the in-between. You're embracing your heart, your soul, yourself. And that's shining forth from you. The flamingo is actually a white bird. But because of the fish it eats, it changes its color. Know that what you take in emotionally is your truth. And it's going to radiate from you. And it's going to change your color just like a flamingo. So know here that by changing your color, I mean your aura, your essence, okay? The energy vibration that comes from you. You're being guided towards something great. You're being guided towards an emotional truth that is astounding. Embrace it. Embrace it. And know the energy that you take in during the solstice, during this time, affects your decade and has the light shining from you in a different way than ever before. It all has to do with your heart. It then leads you towards the stag spirit. Now, the stag spirit is a kingly spirit, is a powerful spirit, and it's over you. So it's over the Knight of Pentacles. As you're moving forward, as you're going after what you desire, it says, take that leap. Do not stop. Do not sit there and think, oh no, I could never. Oh no, it's never going to happen. Oh no, I'm never going to get there. No, now it's time to take that leap. Now it's time to move forward. Now it's time to go after where you truly want to be. And you're going to see power around you. You just need to take the leap. Then that moves you to the swan spirit, which says, take a deep dive as you move away from the heartbreak, the pain, the disappointment. It's time to take the deep dive. It's time to see that there is more around you, that there is more to you than you could ever have imagined. And here, the heartbreak, the pain, the staying too much within your own mind is going to hold you back. Don't overthink. Don't sit there and say, oh my gosh, it's always been like this. It will always be like this. No. No. Now it is your truth. Now it is your power. Now it is your time. Embrace it. Embrace it, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Embrace it. Because you have the koala spirit right here. It says, spirit has a plan. You just need to step back, calm your emotions, and you will see it. Spirit has a plan for you. And that plan is beautiful. That plan is breathtaking. And then we have the brown bear spirit, which says, take time out. Take time out to see the passion. Take time out, step back, and see where it is that you want to be. See what light you want to guide you. Because as you step back, as you take time out, okay, you're going to see new power, new purpose to you. And you're going to see yourself in a more powerful light than ever before. it moves you to the Badger spirit, which says, be fearless and bold as you stand before the altar of your existence, as you take the gifts from divinity, as you see yourself, not as tired, not as, oh my gosh, it's been so long and so hard. And I have come to the end of my cycle. I have come to the completion of this task, okay? Because you're almost there. You have 2 9s, right? You're now standing before the altar of your existence, holding up your passion, your creativity, as you have taken time out to see your soul, to see yourself, and you're now moving forward in a grace you hadn't expected, right? And there's a ferocity to you. Badgers are fierce. You yourself, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, are fierce. Embrace it. Absolutely embrace it. It moves you to the owl spirit, which says you see clearly now. Of course you see clearly. This is clarity. This is insight. This is ideas. This is your mind. And your mind now sees clearly with this gift because it's no longer stabbing you in the back. It's no longer taking away your power. It is blessing you. Take this blessing. It is absolutely empowering. It moves you forward in majesty, which is what is at your heart. Majesty is at your heart. Then we have the ant spirit. The ant spirit says, time to collaborate. Time to collaborate with spirit. Look at this beautiful combination. It's time to collaborate. And you have yourself wrapped in spirit's arms. You have yourself wrapped in your angel's arms. It's time to heal. It's time to look at the bigger picture. It's time to redefine yourself. Because there is a power to you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that is astounding. And this is your time. This is an earth sign energy time. So it's time to step into that grace. It's time to step into that power. And it's time to see that you have the ability to move to heights you never thought possible. And you have a decade before you that is astounding. It's astounding in what you can achieve. Is there going to be heartbreak and pain? Most definitely. Because there always is heartbreak and pain in life. That's just life. But as you collaborate with spirit, you become fearless and bold, and you take that leap. Because you know that it's time. And you embrace that time and that truth. Then we have the wasp spirit. Now, this is very important for you, Virgo, because it's over you right here. It says sometimes life stings. There is going to be a harshness to something as you turn inward that you're going to see, and you're going to be like, oh, really? Now, it doesn't have to be big at all. It can be very, very small, but it's going to sting. So know that for all of you earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, as you turn inward, but especially for you, Virgo, as you turn inward, there's going to be a sting. There's going to be something where you're like, oh, seriously? Seriously? Really? Like, I thought I had moved past this. I thought this wasn't going to hurt anymore. It might always hurt. The knowledge that you are moving forward in, the truth that is surrounding you, it might always hurt to look at that and to look at it honestly. But now you're empowered. Now you are moving forward and you're shedding a skin and you're rising to new heights. This leads you to the armadillo spirit, which says, set healthy boundaries as you embrace your paradise. Right? Set healthy boundaries. Know your limits and know what other people can expect and can't expect from you. Right? But also know, my mother always said, know your ducks. And that's just what Spirit said. Know your ducks. Know who you're counting on. Know who you're talking to. Know what that person can and can't do. And when they show you, believe it. Okay? Because here, you have a grace to you that is between you and Spirit, and that is moving you towards a height that is astounding. Okay? Set boundaries, because if you don't set boundaries, you're going to feel worn, just kind of almost used and abused. As if, you had all these gifts, you had this love shining from you, and everybody just took a piece of it, and there was nothing left. But they didn't just take, like, gently. They ripped it. They said, oh, this is mine. This is what I want. And it's going to be rather jarring. So that's why you need healthy boundaries. Because they can't. They can't take from you. Okay? Like that. They just can't. You need to guard your blessings, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And as you guard your blessings, you'll see that Spirit has a plan for everything that you have been through. and you take that leap towards what you truly desire. Your subconscious message for your Earth's oracle cards is shift. Everything is shifting. There's a shift in the power around you. It moves you forward. It moves you to the electric eel spirit, which says, bring your ideas to life. It's a time of action, and that's what the shift is. It's a time of action that leads you forward. And as you embrace that time of action, you have here your subconscious message for the whole entire reading, the Six of Swords. You have yourself moving forward. At times, you are going to be like, yes, I got this. I know exactly what I'm doing. And at other times, you're going to feel overwhelmed and you're going to question. It's okay. Know that Spirit is guiding you. Know that your angels are guiding you. And you're being led to heights that you hadn't imagined. But you're being led with all your knowledge, everything that you have learned, right at your heart, right at your center. And it's going to be a beautiful ride. All right, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you an absolutely blessed solstice. Nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. And I love you all. Bye.